Welcome to this engaging video. We delve into the extraordinary life of Jack Ma, the visionary entrepreneur who defied all odds to create Alibaba, the world's largest e-commerce company. With a humble beginning and relentless pursuit of his dreams, Jack Ma's journey is a testament to strength of determination, innovation, and resilience. Jack Ma is a famous Chinese billionaire, the richest man in China, and a co-founder of the Alibaba Group, a major businessman, investor, philanthropist, and pioneering philanthropist. He was the co-founder and former CEO of Alibaba Group. He is a strong supporter of the free market and an open market economy. In 2019, he was one of the richest people in the world, according to the updated Forbes magazine list, and he was ranked 21st in this list, the richest people in the world. He is also known as a role model in the startup world. He has his own set of rules for success. Jack has been an English teacher for many years. Now here is the biography and success story of Jack Ma, founder of Alibaba and its first CEO. Why did Jack Ma choose the name of Alibaba for his company? How much is his wealth? Success story of Jack Ma, founder of Alibaba. Ma Yun, who later became known as Jack Ma in Chinese, Ma Yun, was born in 1964 in Hangzhou, China, for a family of moderate financial status. His parents were musicians and singers. His future was decided when the then President of the United States, Richard Nixon, visited China and ended his isolation country in the international community. After that, Western investment and tourists poured into China. Now, with the right policies of the government, room for growth was made. Yun, who had a great desire, went in learning English to a hotel near the city every day for 9 years to practice English with foreign tourists as a guide. One of the foreigners called him Jack because of his fluency in English. Finally, he passed an exam. Acceptance is such that he finally entered the university for the third time in the English department and obtained a bachelor's degree in 1988. Unlike Silicon Valley giants such as Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, and Steve Jobs, Jack Ma did not leave college for entrepreneurship. He did not have the facilities of Americans in his country, and because of his social class, he did not. He was connected to influential people, so he saw education as the only solution. Before founding Alibaba, Jack Ma was studying for an MBA to learn ways and habits commercial business. It's a bit hard to believe how bad this guy was at first, having faced so many closed doors in life. As he said in interviews, from school exams to university enrollment and corporate work, he has been rejected several times, but he did not give up. Even recently, he was still not successful in gaining confidence. Nobody liked his work. Money from Silicon Valley. After he sat entrance exams for jobs, from Kentucky to the police department, and was not accepted, he finally decided teaching English. But the status of teachers in China is not defined as it is in most parts of the world. It did not please the young Jack, who had many plans for the future. Alibaba founding story. Jack Ma did not know much about computers and programming, but when he went to America and used for the first time, the internet realized its amazing potential. He himself said somewhere, "When I started searching the web, I didn't. I find no results related to China, and this has sparked internet activity in my country." His initial attempt to start such a business was unsuccessful, until finally, 4 years later, he gathered 17 of his friends in his home and persuaded them to invest in the idea of an online shopping mall. And this is how Alibaba was formed. The right connection between the government of China and the world has exposed emerging Chinese companies to international capital. And soon the young Alibaba team was able to receive $5 million at one stage and $20 million at the next. There are important points in the relationship between the Alibaba team and the Chinese government that could open the way for companies arising in other countries. As Jack Ma says, in the beginning, they worked with the government and did government projects. But after a while, they got involved in the traditional paperwork and government bribery and just realized that this is how it works for growth. He spoke that when the Chinese government resorted to the Alibaba team in exchange for not having any relationship with them and not disturbing their progress. To solve a problem, they solve a government need, Alibaba Group launched Taobao.com in 2003 to compete with the Chinese subsidiary of eBay. They decided not to charge a percentage of the sales made and to make the entire process free for retailers young and middle. But this in itself caused the group to have no income. Finally, using side solutions, they were able to achieve profitability and remove eBay from the marketplace. He said in an interesting interview that if eBay is a shark ocean, we are also Yangtze River crocodile. With the passage of time, Jack Ma realized the importance of relationships in business and made many efforts to build relationships after that. Little by little, in 2005, through his compatriot and co-founder of Yahoo, he managed to convince the company to invest $1 billion for 40% of the shares of Alibaba. Alibaba's progress continued under Jack Ma's management, until in 2013 he left the CEO position. He assumed the presidency of the board of directors. But the biggest and most daring step at the same time on the part of the Alibaba Group was offering shares of this. The company is listed on the stock market in the United States, which immediately led to an increase in the value of this company to $159 billion, and as a result, Jack Ma was called the richest man in China with a capital of $25 billion. Speaking on the same day, Jack Ma said, "It was not the money we got today. What was achieved is the trust of the people." As his old friends say, this wealth hasn't changed his mood and he still avoids flashy purchases. Jack tried how to keep his family away from the media so that his son and daughter can study in peace. Jack Ma is still interested in studying Kung Fu, continues to meditate, and has not forgotten to practice Tai Chi continuously. Why did Jack choose the name of Alibaba? One day I was sitting in a coffee shop in San Francisco and was thinking of a name for the company. When the waiter came, I asked him, "Do you know anything about Alibaba?" He said, "Open sesame." And then I said to myself, yes, that is the name I am looking for. And I asked the same question to a number of passers-by. He knows all speaking English, German, Hindi, Japanese, Chinese, etc. Alibaba was a smart businessman who helped the villagers. So I chose this name famous until I opened the treasure cave for small and medium businesses. How much is Jack Ma net worth? According to Forbes magazine, which is concerned with the world of the rich, by 2015, Jack Ma's wealth was estimated at $27 billion, making him the richest man in China and the 18th richest man in the world. Before that, he was earning a monthly salary as CEO of Alibaba in millions of dollars annually, and no one knew his exact value. Jack Ma in charity work, like many of today's tech billionaires, Jack Ma is involved in philanthropic causes, and his philanthropy is well known across the board hometown. He is highly respected in China, and his public speeches are attended by thousands of people. But all this did not prevent the emergence of Jack Ma's inherent sense of humor, and his occasional performances to the company's employees led to the delight of everyone. In conclusion, we thank you for your follow-up. Follow us first and activate the notification bell to receive all new things.